Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everyone. I want to thank you all so much for tuning into the Yvonne Latrell's podcast. I am the host, Yvonne Latrell. Guys and dolls, remember, if you would like to be a guest on the show, if you have a show idea or to advertise on the show, please give us a call or text at 305-204-3371. Again, that number is 305-204-3371, or you guys can contact us on our second number. That's 954-886-3543. Again, that second number is 954-886-3543. You guys can also log onto our website, www.yvonnelatrellpodcast.com. Again, that's www.yvonnelatrellpodcast.com. You guys can catch us every Wednesday on any of your audio streaming services. And today's topic is the murder of Iryna, Zarutska, and Charlie Kirk. Today's show has been sponsored by Tax Resource Center and 729 Trucking. Okay, so we're going to just basically go ahead and get straight into our topic. As always, I'm pressed for time, and I hope you guys can hear me clearly. I have a different mic. Last week's show was not bad, but I was having some issues with the mic. So hopefully there's no issues today. Okay, so again, today's topic is the murder of Iryna Zarutska and Charlie Kirk. So, as most of you probably have heard, a 23-year-old woman from Ukraine by the name of Iryna Zarutska was stabbed to death on a train in North Carolina by a homeless ass, mental ass, no life ass, low life ass, coward ass, fucked up in the head ass, in and out of jail ass, should have never gotten out of jail in the first place ass, bum ass, piece of shit ass, dirty looking ass, no money ass, no job having ass, no common sense ass, whatsoever ass, who goes by the name of DeCarlos Brown. Iryna came to North Carolina about 3 years ago from her home in Ukraine to escape the war with Russia. This case is so disturbing. This is one of the most evil things that I have ever seen. Well, besides the Charlie Kirk, that was even worse. Like, oh my gosh. But back to Iryna. This beautiful young woman was minding her business, was minding her own business, and this disgusting piece of shit took her life when his evil ass should have been behind bars in the first place. What's also disturbing is on social media, there are people trying to make this about race, trying to compare this case with the George Floyd case. Like, oh my gosh, like, when will this race foolishness stop? Like, I'm just so over it. I'm just really so tired of this. Now, here's the thing. As you all know, as we all know, no one is above the law. Also, no one has the right to go around taking the lives of anyone. I have said that so many times on this show. Like, no one has that right to go around taking the lives of anyone. Like, this has to stop. It doesn't matter the color of your skin. What matters is if your heart is filled with evil and hate, like DeCarlos Brown. He's a piece of shit. And like, I'm totally against all murderers. I'm not standing with anyone because they're black. Like, yeah, I'm black, but I'm not a racist. I'm not evil. I don't think DeCarlos Brown, like me personally, like, I don't think that he's a racist. I'm definitely not taking up for him because you guys see what I had to say about him. Like, he's a piece of shit. He's disgusting. He's garbage. But I honestly don't think that he's racist. I just think, that he's a piece of shit who deserves the death penalty. I don't care how mental anyone tries to say he is. Like, just go ahead and sit his mental ass down in that electric chair. He got his bum ass on that train sleep, and he had the nerve to just like, oh my gosh, like, stab this girl to death. Like, I feel like, he was acting like that was his house, like, and somebody broke into his house, into his house. Like, he had every right to kill her. Like, this is a stand your ground law or something. I don't know, but I do know that he's a piece of shit. And I seen so many different stories. So some people are saying that he was on the train and he didn't pay. So I don't know, like, maybe he got on from the back of the train. Allegedly, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I was reading like different stories. So I don't know how he got on the train, but most likely, he didn't pay. But just, oh my gosh, it's like, she had no chance. She just really had no chance. But I just like, I really do feel like he do needs to get the chair, and I feel like, you guys need to get this bum ass motherfucker, and he needs to get exactly what he deserved. And not too long ago, I seen something that came out saying that he was speaking from jail, and he was talking to his sister, and it was just some bullshit. Like, I'm not gonna even go over what he was saying, but he was basically trying to make it seem like somebody planted something on him and that Iryna could read his mind or whatever. Like, come on, you piece of shit, you disgusting ass piece of crap. Like, if she could read his mind, like, do you think that she would just be right there, like, by him? Like, come on, like, I'm not buying that. So rather he is mental or he's trying to be more mental than what he really is because now he know he's not getting out of prison, whatever. Like, he should have never gotten out in the first place. So also, I want to say, like, what the hell were the people on the train doing? Like, everyone should okay, everyone should be able to be on their phones. Like, I do get it. Like, okay, if it doesn't matter if you're going to work, coming from work, or if you're just on a train, like, everybody should be able to be on the phones and mind their business. But this is the thing. Y'all are on public transportation. It's not like you are in a private car, in your personal car. Like, anybody can get on those trains. Like, all type of bums, prostitutes, and just piece of shit, disgusting people like DeCarlos. So in a situation like that, like, I feel like, why are these people so into their phones? People are crazy. So that's one reason why no one should be deep into their phone. People, they need to realize, when you are on public transportation, you have to watch your back. And if possible, watch your neighbor's back the same way you would want someone to watch your back as well. Because, like, I know, some people may feel like, hey, that's not my business. I'm not getting involved or whatever. But if you can get involved, get involved. Because now, I'm really wishing someone would have knocked the shit out of his stupid ass. His stupid motherfucking disgusting piece of shit ass. Like, I'm really just like, oh my gosh, I'm so pissed off. I mean, oh my gosh, like, for him to stab this beautiful soul, Like, oh my gosh, like from what her family said, that she loved animals. And oh my gosh, she just looked so frightened. I just, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And then I seen a clip where she passed out. So I just really feel for those last moments of her life. And I'm so disgusted with his piece of shit ass. Like, what a piece of shit. What a piece of garbage. And okay, so I need to say this. His sister and like I said, I'm not going to go over like everything about the article with him and his sister, but I know that his sister tried to make it seem like that he was mental, or he seemed like he was more mental than ever. First of all, nobody is buying that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. And I do want to say to anyone out there that have a friend or a family member that's mental, and you know for a fact that this person is fucked up in the head, you guys need to do something about it. You guys need to call authorities, whoever, I don't know, like they need to be in some type of home, some type of um institute where they are locked up. Like, laws need to change with this, with these mental people that are out here just on the loose. There was a neighbor of mine that she lived down the street from me, and she used to be outside cursing and just talking to herself, like talking to the voices in her head. And the family would say she would get like that when she's not on when she was not on her meds, her medication. But like, why the fuck do y'all have this girl down there like just standing on the corner talking to herself, cursing the voices out in her head? Like, come on. The police was called down there so many times, and now she has finally been removed from the home once and for all. Well, actually, the house has sold, which is good, but before the house was even sold, they finally removed her. But I blame the family, because like the family had moved somewhere else, and they was just letting her live there by herself. Like, what the fuck? Like, the lady was like really fucking psychotic. So people need to be involved. That's another thing. So like, if there is a situation and you have a neighbor, or you know someone that's living by themselves, and you know for a fact that they are mental, the authorities need to be called. That case need to be investigated. If the family cannot do anything about it, that times like that, that's when you pick up the phone. That's when you call authorities or whatever. It's not like, oh yeah, I'm gonna mind my business. No, 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 no. In a case like that, that's everyone's business. And things like that, it really needs to stop. So again, I say that to everyone out there. Again, if you know anyone that's mental, please make that phone call. Please do something about that, about that person. Because again, like I said, I definitely wish someone would have knocked the Carlos stupid ass out. I wish they could have stopped it. I know it's too late. She's gone or whatever, but you know, this could have been prevented. So, but back to Iryna. She was a Ukrainian. She was a Ukrainian refugee. And she was butchered to death by this piece of shit repeat offender. And so here's another thing. There are Republicans saying that Democrats didn't want to give coverage to this story. I you know I okay, I'm a Republican, and I'm actually about to go independent, because I, you know, mm-mm. It's like I agree with a lot of views and things from the Republicans and with the Democrats. It all depends, but I just really feel like I just need to be independent because, you know, these politics and these politicians, things are just getting out of hand. Things are getting out of control. Like, I feel like, why does everything has to be about politics and race? Like this situation right here, this was an evil bum ass motherfucker who should have never gotten out of prison. He should have never gotten out of prison. Like, what the fuck, and why the fuck would the judge even allow him, allow him to be free on the streets? Because even if the last crime that he did, even if it wasn't that bad, like he's fucked up in the head, he's fucking mental. So something has to be done about this. Just something has to be done about these people. You go on social media, and this case right here, um, white people are going to say it's the usual suspect. But then when there's a school shooting, then the black people are going to be talking about the white people saying it's the usual suspect. So that's what I said. That's why I said, why does everything has to be about politics or race? Why? Today, Charlie Kirk has gotten killed. And people are going on Twitter, they are asking Elon Musk, what does he has to say about white on white crime? So, again, it's still about race. And they're saying that because Elon is on Twitter, but you guys know that Twitter is now X, but hey, I'm still calling it Twitter because it's been Twitter forever. So, but I mean, it's now X, formerly known as Twitter, but either way, people are saying that to Elon because Elon has been on Twitter acting like a racist. Like, come on, Elon, you are you're an African. And only thing is, you just have a lot of money. White Americans look at you like a rich minority. Get over yourself. Get the fuck over yourself. Mental illness and gun reforms need to be taken more serious in this country. Like shooting someone for different political views is just, it's insane. And things has gotten too far. They have gone too far. And I am just so disgusted. I'm disgusted with America. I'm disgusted with Republicans. I'm disgusted with Democrats. I'm disgusted with the racist people, the racist comments. Like, why? Why? And Elon was talking about the Carlos Brown. And, I get it. Like, first of all, like I said, it's wrong, but Elon wants to make this about race. This has nothing to do about race. This was a evil man, a piece of shit, evil ass motherfucking man. Do not compare this case to George Floyd, okay? Because George Floyd, a police officer, Derek Chauvin, whatever his name is, he was on the neck of George Floyd, and then people tried to make it seem like, oh well, George Floyd, he was uh, a crackhead, he was on drugs anyways, it was the drugs that did it. Listen here, and I'm definitely not about to get on the George Floyd um, case anyways. I'm not about to get into that, but I just want to say it doesn't matter if he was on drugs or if he wasn't on drugs. No one has no business on anyone's neck. Like, come on, that's just ridiculous. And if that's the case, let someone get on your neck for the people who made that comment, and if you're not on drugs, let someone get on your neck and see what happens with you. Let's see how long you can survive a knee on your neck. Okay, so that's all I have to say about that. And yeah, so back to Elon for comparing the cases. That's the only reason why I brought up the case, you know. But for him to bring up the case, like, come on, like, why are you bringing race into this? Like, come on, just stop it. Um, I don't really have that much to say about Charlie Kirk because, you know, as far as I can, you know, as far as I seen, I felt like he was a racist. And no, I don't feel like he should have gotten killed. I don't feel like he should have gotten killed for being a racist. I don't think he should have gotten killed for speaking his views on politics or whatever. Everybody has their own views. There's no reason why anyone should be killed. Um, at the end of the day, he still was he still was a husband. He still was a father. He had two kids. He was a son, so I just feel like, he should not have gotten killed. I don't agree with, like I said, I don't agree with anyone going around killing someone. So it doesn't matter if you like black people or if you dislike black people. Like, okay, you like them, you like black people, you don't like black people, you like white people, you don't like white people, like whatever. Like, it doesn't matter to me about that. Like, that's still no reason for you to have your life taken away from you. I do feel like a lot of people need to do some soul searching. A lot of people need to get on their knees and get prayed up because we don't know when we're going to leave this earth. Like, if Charlie knew that he was going to die today, or if he knew someone was going to have a gun pointed at him today, he would not have went to that event in Utah. If Iryna, if she would have known that there was a killer on that train with a knife that was going to be on a loose, hey, I'm pretty sure she would have preferred to walk home or wherever she was going. Like, no one wants to die, but the fact that we don't know when we're going to die, that's why we should get our souls right with God. So I don't care if you guys want to hear about God or not. It doesn't matter. I do not care. I'm going to say what I have to say anyways. Um, but yeah, and but I do feel like, people, they want sympathy for Charlie Kirk's incident, but at the same time, him and his supporters, they never showed sympathy for those pushing to pushing to fix gun laws after countless school and mass shootings. Now, he's become another example of why gun laws are needed. And that's all I have to say on that topic. May both of their souls rest in peace. That does it for now. And I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in to the Yvonne Latrell's podcast. And please stay tuned for our next episode.